You know, maybe when I get such comments insinuating my and you guys' intelligence as well next time, I should just ignore them. Maybe I'll do that. But basically, yesterday, my brain was completely fried because of that one non-resident in Japan who was insinuating that I had like little Japanese knowledge, like when it comes to like the buses and trains there. And then there was literally another commenter whom, without looking at the date of my video and without understanding that I am a Intel person that gives you early access and not the final official release of like the routes, obviously they're gonna be different. Like the dude just I don't know. I don't know if it's a dude or a lady, but that person, or if they're non-binary, but like I don't want to discriminate, but like, oh my god, it's like they were just like typing a lot of brain rot comments telling me, hey, look at Straits Times and CNA for the official routes of 34 and 117, and 383 is fake. But let me tell you something. How do you know if 383 is fake? Like, you have no intel. 373 was meant to be a feeder service, but it got absorbed into 102. 383, on the other hand, was rejected because they used 117 to absorb it. Now, they did not tell me about the routes of 34 and 117, even though I know which 3 services are going inside Pongo Coast Interchange way before the official release. I only know 104's route, like recently. I don't know the other 2, so I was just saying, if I routed them, how would I route them? I did not say these routes were official. It's like, what's the point of me like repeating the official release to it's just like copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. I'm here to give you early access on how the early discussion stages are like so that you can compare what they discuss versus what actually comes out in the first place, like what is rejected, what is accepted. That person didn't understand that and just flat out tried to like make me look bad, saying things like, I like Straits Times, I like CNA, I only gobble up state news, I don't care about your early access, I only want the final product. Because I have zero IQ. I love PLAB. It's like the person didn't even understand that, like, what I'm giving is like early access information. It's like the early discussion stages, like how it is like how the discussions are like before they make it to like the final few phases of like to when the service gets officially released. And I'm sorry to say that's the reason why my brain was like absolutely fried yesterday. And then I had to like respond to a lot of comments. I'm really sorry to you guys if I don't respond to like your comments in time, especially because YouTube only notifies me for like the first few comments and then they just ghost me afterwards. And then I have to go back to my YouTube Creator Studio and then to read all of the comments that I missed out, or those that have been inaccurately filtered out by YouTube's stupid system. Like even Maxon's comments get filtered out, and I had to like go approve them one by one. YouTube, you guys need to do better. So again, really sorry if I didn't catch your, like I missed your comment. YouTube didn't even notify me about it. I had to go manually search up in my Creator Studio. Again, apologies. But anyway, on to today's video, which is about a legitimate suggestion by one of my viewers. So they said, technically, Chai Chee residents can access Marine Parade without backtracking to Bedok Interchange. You can take 26 and then you could walk and then somehow intercept 135. And then this goes on, I mean, this is the same for like the opposite direction, but then you transfer at Kembangan MRT and then you just walk instead. So the one at Kembangan MRT, the transfer is like much better, but there is this one like small access penalty that's like from before Siglap Plain, and then you have to walk to another bus stop to catch 135 if you're going towards like Marine Parade. And yeah, of course, given the need to transfer, this is not a viable last mile connection to the TL, which is completely valid. Just an interesting piece of information. You can connect to this one at Steel Road or Tanjong Katong Road, but this is like inefficient because this road is like it gets hit by congestion easily, especially at the Steel Road South area. But the bus stops are further apart, so I wouldn't really consider them like true connecting services, which is correct. So now my job is to create a new bus service from Chai Chee that links up to Marine Parade. And I will tell you my thought process from beginning to end. There are a few roads in which, when I was younger, I have considered about sending a bus service inside, but then I realized that these roads are not really the best for buses. So Koon Sing Road is one example as to like why I shouldn't send a bus route inside. Because if you look at Joo Chiat Place, this this road over here is already like quite close proximity to this road. Kind of like in the same fashion as how Tanjong Katong Road and Hague Road are. So with that in mind, I don't think there is like any real benefit sending a bus through Koon Sing Road. The other one that's not fit for buses is Hague Road. The reason is because, okay, this sector used to have like a few buses, then it had no bus, and then nowadays they amended 135 to go inside Hague Road as well. The reason why this top part of Hague Road doesn't really need any buses because the main road is already close enough to like this Hague Road. Unlike the bottom whereby these two are like kind of a distance apart. So there is no real need to like send a bus through here instead. And then when it comes to like Joo Chiat Road, this side doesn't really need a bus as well because all you would do is end up sending a bus through here and then sending a bus through here as well, like in the opposite direction. I know historically, 30 was it 33 or something? It used to like go by this road, Joo Chiat Place, like this. I think this was a historical route of 33. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. So again, because there are already buses along this road, it's not necessary to like cover this side as well. And then Joo Chiat Road already has 16. I don't know. There might be plans to like convert this into a one-way road or something along those lines. I heard of plans, but because it's like this road is really narrow and I don't know why they're trying to convert this into a one-way road or anything, but yeah. So I would probably expect Service 16 to probably use this in the future. I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't really think of sending a bus to Joo Chiat Road instead, especially if there is a risk of like this one becoming like a one-way road. So the ones that I outlined in black, they are out. And obviously for the new bus service, I have to touch Marine Parade. So it's gonna go all the way up to like the Amber Road roundabout. But tentatively, I'll just say this. Now, I wouldn't make it go up Steel Road because there is already 966. And this area tends to get congested really easily because of the left turn. There is no slit road. It's just a standard like left turn. You gotta wait for like the pedestrians to cross before you can even like turn in the first place. And then it's like, if I'm not mistaken, the turn left road shares a lane with like the going. It's like a shared lane, so that's why if you're on this lane, you get delayed. You get slowed down by a lot of like left turning traffic. Unfortunately, in the same fashion as Japan, there is an alternative option to actually use Teluk Kurau Road, like this. And then where is Lorong Sarina? I don't know where Lorong Sarina is. I'm just gonna assume it's this one. This is one way where you can make this service. And then the other option is actually Siglap. Not Franco, because Franco already has like 135 serving it. So again, it's gonna be really simple. It's just from here, I just go all the way straight. Then turn up to Siglap Road, because right now there is actually a bus service that goes to East Coast Road, and there is 401 that goes to East Coast Park. But there has been no bus service that serves like Marine Parade Road, and that's the reason why I'm not really too fond of this red route. I am just going to send one bus from Marine Parade, like a new bus service from Marine Parade to Siglap Road. Then I'm just gonna make it ply the full stretch. Yes, I know this road, you cannot send too many buses inside, but oh well. Again, as with the previous video, okay, but the previous video was like I kind of had to serve this one, like this side of the road. But you actually have two options. The first option is to basically do what I did just now. And the other option is to actually go inside. The benefit of you going inside is that you get to cover like a lot more. The benefit is that you actually get to cover like a little bit more ground, like over here. And the benefit of the other route is that you get the same bus stop transfer from here. But since in my previous video, I actually crayoned the bus service from Upper East Coast to like either Kovan, but I wasn't too fond of it, then I sent it to Bidadari. That previous video was basically another service going Chai Chee that like goes like this, and then it goes to Kaki Bukit Industrial Estate and stuff like that. But yeah, assuming that that route is being introduced, I will actually pick this route. So as to not like duplicate service 40. I want this to actually go inside a little bit. So I guess you can say I'm not going to consider this route, and I'm just going to make the bus like. So again, recap from Marine Parade, and then go up to Siglap, and then up to Chai Chee like this, and then same concept. I'm going to make it go up because there is inadequate access from like this area to go up without accessing Bedok interchange and then transferring to service 60, or just flat out walking here to take service 60. Yeah, so this one, I am going to send this one up Bedok North Road like this. And then this is where the fun part comes. In the meantime, if I were to introduce this service, I would make this thing go all the way up Tampines Avenue 10 Express for the time being. But my plan eventually is to actually, when this area develops into an HDB estate, sorry about my camera, I'm going to send that bus service into the estate, not to wind inside, but just go in and then come out, give them access to IKEA, and from there on, let me just screenshot this part. Okay, assuming the route is like from here, touch Tampines IKEA, IKEA Tampines, I'm sorry, and then go to Pasir West, because Pasir West, the connectivity there is poor. I'm gonna give you guys an option. Either drive 12, drive 3, or drive 1, then drive 10. The benefit is you actually give drive 10 a little bit more access. Like you give this part and then you give this part more access. It's like right now this area only has 358. So it allows this area to like hub spoke out to the other bus services as well. And then I'm going to make this thing just terminate at Pasir Ris. Unfortunately, Loyang Depot isn't actually permanent, so I cannot make it terminate there anymore. So here you go. So this thing is not meant to be a clone of Service 15. This one is just meant for Pasir Ris West, for the new estate inside PLAB, and then supposed to serve Chai Chee, Siglap, and then you could just make them layover again without stretching the route too much. I'm going to make them layover at this bus stop, yeah, which is like oh my god, which is like this bus. Why is it like this? Where's 966? 966 is here. Basically that bus stop that like has all these service. Actually, I don't even know. Is the bus stop with 15 and 966 basically. Either I make them lay over here, or I extend this bus service Marine Parade Road, Amber Road, Mountbatten Road, and then from Mountbatten Road I send it down Fort Road, Tanjong Rhu. So it's kind of like an MRT redundancy bus service. If MRT dies, you have this bus service, Tanjong Rhu Road, Rhu Cross, and then onto this Haha Founders Memorial ITH. If I wanted to terminate, I would send it there. But tentatively, I'll just make it layover at Marine Parade Road. So I hope this answers your question. And not really answers your question. I hope this one would give you a rough idea of how I would make such a service.